I'll bring him.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring him again.
We are at a sporting. No need.
It's all past
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for the compost.
There. Text me again, okay?
We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Can you make the sleep tomorrow is terrible? Not my scene.
Later in the week is dicey for me.
I could maybe do next Thursday.
I'm on the road. Not great for me.
So what are you guys doing right now?
So then we finish up lunch. And you? Trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat. What'd you have for lunch? Oh,
Eggs Benedict. I love a good eggs Benedict.
I'd like to go on a big trip after.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Knicks. For Toronto, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Knicks, Raptors. We'll be right back for the tip. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, his playmaking acumen continues to ascend. One of the best passers in the game today. Every year, the game seems to slow down a bit, almost to the point where things are moving in slow motion, and that's why defenses don't know what to do with it.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Abusele out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then there's Rodriguez. And it's Brunson in at the point. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Good on the bucket.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Now, Quickly. Here's Pirtle. Towns with the defensive effort. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Barnes screen on MP. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Off target from outside. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for New York. Last time they met was in Toronto where they beat the Raptors.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last week.
Barrett, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Now here's Barnes. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Rodriguez against Barrett, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Barnes outside. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And again, unable to change momentum here.
That was their fourth straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And the Knicks with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Rodriguez. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And that's 13 points for MP.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. Stolen by Yabusele. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Outside Barrett. Stolen by Anunoby. Lays it in off the breakaway.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Ingram with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one goes. Count it.
That is strong. Ingram taking it right to the defense.
Rodriguez against Barrett. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes outside. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
And Rodriguez, the bucket, the assist by Brunson. And that's 15 points for MP. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
Now here's Rodriguez. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Yabusele kicks to Rodriguez. Drills the three-pointer. Rodriguez has got 18 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Rodriguez. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly with it. Still scoreless. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Launches it from deep. And good. The three-point shot good from Rodriguez.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Now here's Ingram. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Bridges, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Raptors trail by 17. Onside, Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Barnes dishes to Ingram. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bridges. And that one's good. Ingram. 6 points for him.
You know, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots dropped.
Barrett against Rodriguez. Over Barrett. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Barnes outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Ingram outside. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got 9.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
The 3 from MP. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Raptors trail by 17. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Ingram outside. To the inside. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Really good positioning there from Barnes as the roll man. He set a solid screen, and then he found his spot.
Now here's Rodriguez. 28 points for him.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Barrett, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I like that mid-range game right there. Barrett taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
And MP throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Rodriguez. It's good. Rodriguez has got 35.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And it's quickly in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Pirtles sends it back.
Yeah, forget about it. If Pirtle's in the paint, he's going to use his size to alter everything in there.
Good. 37 points for MP.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Defended by Yabusele. Here's Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Rodriguez. And he gets the bucket. Rodriguez has got 39.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Brunson. Rodriguez outside. It falls. Nice beat that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
New York leading by 22. In the corner, Rodriguez with it. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pirtle's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Raptors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. In the corner, Barrett with it. from outside off the mark. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. For three, hands it from downtown. Rodriguez has got 45 points. And so it's the New York Knicks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Walter, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And the Raptors with the ball after the missed 3 from Rodriguez. Raptors moving the ball around. Walter can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Shed. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. For the 3. Mobo can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Ball stolen. Down low. Diawara, the pass to McBride. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Miles McBride. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Ingram against Clarkson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And he's been scoring at all 3 levels for a long time, and he's been an absolute monster here tonight.
Now here's Rodriguez, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Walter. To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. And here's quickly for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Rodriguez has got 56 points in the game. Pass to quickly to the paint and stolen by Anunoby. The 3 from MP sinks the triple. Rodriguez has got 59 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Here's Walter. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Now, here's Anunoby. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Quickly the pass to Ingram.
76-34.
Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Clarkson. Bridges with the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Clarkson. Here's Rodriguez. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A 3-ball. Toronto grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Count that bucket.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
For 3, Ingram. And that's collected by Brunson. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Barrett. The Knicks making the shot. Barnes outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Ingram, count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Rodriguez. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. From past the arc, He got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York.
And, you know, people around the league think that Brandon Ingram actually has an even higher ceiling than we've seen. And with a few improvements to his game, he could get even better. I hope we get to see that.
And here is Quickly. After the three-pointer from Rodriguez, Barnes kicks to Quickly. Ingram up top, covered by MP.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
The Knicks have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here is Pirtle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Rodriguez against Barrett. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Ingram passes to Pirtle. Barnes looking around. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Ingram. Got 26.
Knicks lead, 104-50.
And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got 4 rebounds in this game. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, they're trying to close out strong. Don't want to lose any ground.
Yeah, last week of the season, they have a lot to play for. I think they may have to learn something in these next few games to take them in the momentum of the playoffs.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the New York Knicks.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Abusele out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Rodriguez in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now, here's Barrett. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
On the wing, MP. Takes a 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Barrett. Quickly the bounce pass. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 29 in the game.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response 3 sending a message.
Brunson against Barnes. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Inside, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here is Pirtle. 8 points for him. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well. And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Here's Ingram. He has 31. To the middle. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
Brunson goes in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Quickly finds Ingram. And that one drops.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Quickly. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram kicks to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 9.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Brunson. Sinks that one from the post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. You look at MP, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Now here's Ingram. He has 35. Pass to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
With the teardrop, and that one's good. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Wow, and you can see the added strength for Barnes. It really helped him there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Birtle's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
73.
Barrett against Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Ingram, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rodriguez left side. 3-pointer. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Barrett kicks to quickly. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Rodriguez. And it's Ingram missing. New York shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Birtle dishes to Ingram. There's the triple. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Rodriguez. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Birtle against Towns. And there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That is his first foul of the game. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Brunson scanning the floor. Over quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rodriguez has got 17 points here in the second half.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. To the wing on the left. Birtle dishes to Barnes. They need this one. Chalk up 2 there. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. Barnes finding a way to beat them right before the shot clock expires.
To the middle. Here's Birtle, and the dunk by Birtle.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And Rodriguez, the bucket, the assist from Brunson.
Now he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Barnes. Birtle with a screen on Clarkson. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, right now, Pirtle has the hottest hand on the floor. They should just keep feeding the big guy.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Now Rodriguez, the tray, and he's good on the three ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Quickly. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Quickly for 3, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. Back to Barrett. Down low, here's Pirtle. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Here's Rodriguez. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barrett. Barnes outside. A 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by New York. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Rodriguez has got his 5th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it.
The Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. So the Raptors 5 right now. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Quickly in at the 1. They get it back. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first. Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense just rolling right now.
And here is Quickly. Now here's Ingram. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Barrett gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Bridges outside. And a deep three from MP. Can't connect from long distance.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Hurdle finds Ingram. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes, screen on Clarkson. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 9 assists now tonight.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass to Pirtle. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
A nice shot by Rodriguez.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for New York.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Barnes. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. Back to Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And certainly Quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
On the wing, MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, Barrett. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Barrett's showing you some toughness there. He's able to absorb the contact and still convert.
And the Knicks making a change here. Dottier's checked in. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Rodriguez outside. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Up and in on the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Allen's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Both free throws good for Ingram. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Back to Barrett. Going inside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 25.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.